Let's move on to the main event. This is the climax of the whole process, the insemination itself. And really, it's nothing short of microscopic surgery.
And when you look at that setup, it's basically a miniature operating theater. You've got the microscope to see what you're doing, a little tube to deliver CO2, which acts as anesthesia, a couple of specialized hooks to open the queen's sting chamber, and of course, the syringe with that precious semen.
The whole procedure really boils down to 3 key steps. First, the queen is gently secured and put under with anesthesia. Second, those 2 little hooks are used to carefully open up her sting chamber, which reveals the vaginal orifice. And finally, the syringe is guided into place to inject the semen.
Now that anesthesia, it is absolutely vital. A light, steady stream of carbon dioxide keeps the queen completely sedated. I mean, think about it. If she were to move or even flinch at the wrong moment, it could cause terrible damage to her internal organs. So this step is all about keeping her safe and ensuring the procedure is a success.
And the amount we're talking about here is just mind-bogglingly small. The technician injects only 8 to 12 microliters of semen. It's a powerful reminder of the incredible precision needed for this to work.
So, the procedure's over, but how do we know it actually worked? And what does a successfully inseminated queen mean for the hive's future? Let's take a look.
So, mainly for training and quality control, a dissection can confirm if it was a success. The operator will check the queen's spermatheata. That's the little organ where she stores all the sperm. If the job was done right, it will look full and have a milky appearance. If it failed, well, the organ will be clear and transparent.
Once our queen recovers from all that, she gets a couple of finishing touches. She's usually marked with a little dot of paint on her back, so she's easy to spot in the hive, and a lot of the time, her wings are also clipped.
So why clip her wings? It might sound a bit extreme, but there's a really practical and super important reason. It physically stops her from being able to take a natural mating flight down the road. Because if she flew out and mated with a bunch of random drones, it would completely defeat the entire purpose of the artificial insemination, which was to control the colony's genetics with absolute precision.
And this all leads to the big debate. How do these artificially inseminated queens actually perform compared to queens that mate naturally? Honestly, the jury is still out. Some research suggests they might be a little less efficient. But then, other studies show that when the procedure is done by a really skilled technician, these queens can be just as good and sometimes even better than their naturally mated sisters.